guys, so welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year. Welcome to the new decade, 2020. It's kind of wild, like this is the century. Yep, the century. This is the decade where like most people that are in my generation are gonna get married and have kids, and that is like totally blowing my mind and I don't even want to think about it. So we're just gonna think about this year. As you can tell by the title, I'm going to be telling you guys my 2020 New Year's resolutions. So I always make them and I never keep them because they're usually always about fitness and they're super unattainable. But this year I've set 20 goals, and most of them aren't about fitness. They're just about kind of overall health, mind, body, and that kind of stuff. So we're just going to get right into it. Okay, so I have this list right here with all of my resolutions on it. So number 1 is to drink more water. I never drink water, literally ever. I probably drink like 1 bottle of water a week. So like if I had to tell the truth, I'd probably say instead of being made up of 75% water, I'm made up of 75% cherry Pepsi. And I know that's really not good for me. There was a point in my life where I drank like a ton of water and my skin was clear and I felt better than I ever had before. I lost a lot of weight without even trying. And so I want to get back on that and drink 8 cups of water a day. So goal number 2 is to design and keep up with a skincare routine that actually works for me. I have really oily skin and I haven't really struggled with acne too much in my life, but I have big pores and that really bothers me. So I want to, get with a skincare routine that I can stick to, that I feel motivated to keep up with, and that is actually good for my skin. Okay, so this one is actually fitness related. Goal number 3 is to work out for at least 15 minutes, 3 to 5 times a week. So right now I work out, I'd say probably like once a month, which is, I know, so bad. I'm never on my feet. I sit and do work for school and read and play on my phone basically all day, every day. So I'd like to get active for at least 45 minutes a week, but preferably even more than that. So goal number 4 sort of relates back to goal number 1, and it is to stop drinking soda at home. You heard that I said I'm probably made up of 75% cherry Pepsi, and I honestly believe that's true. I drink a 12-pack of cans of soda probably once or twice a week. And I need to stop doing that. It's really bad for you. There's a lot of sodium, it holds water weight, and there's a lot of empty calories there. So I want to stop doing that and replace it with water. Okay, so there's really no reason for goal number 5, but it's just something that I've always wanted to be able to do, and that is to do a split. I don't care what kind of split, like right, left, the side one. I don't even know what they're called. I just want to be able to do a split so bad. That has been a goal of mine for probably like 5 years now. And I was almost there at one point, but I quit. So this year I am definitely going to do it. So goal number 6 is something I've also been trying to complete for a few years now, and that is to finish writing my first novel. I've had the idea for this novel for probably about 5 years now, and I've never really done anything with it. I've walked all the way through it. I know all the plot points, I know all the characters, but I've never written anything down. So my goal this year is to finish writing it, have it edited, and published. My 7th goal for 2020 actually has to do with you guys in this channel. I would like to post 1 YouTube video every Sunday for the entire year. And I know if you look back at my YouTube channel, that seems like a little ambitious of a goal for me. But I already have video ideas planned all the way through May, and I really think I can do it this year. I feel really motivated, and I want to spend more time with you guys and spend more time filming videos and doing things that I really enjoy doing. So that's goal number 7. Goal number 8 is actually something that I've started working on already a few months ago. So this guy in my church, he gave me a bass, and he wants me to learn to play it so that I can play on the worship team on Wednesday nights. And I started working on it probably around September, but it seemed like a real chore to me. Sorry about my dogs. It's just been seeming like a chore. I haven't wanted to do it. I haven't put much time towards it, but I think it's really important for me to be musically fluent because I really think I have an ear for music and I enjoy music a lot. I play the ukulele, I played piano for 8 years, I played guitar for 3, and I think bass is a really good next step for me. Number 9 is also something I've been working on for a while, and that is to become fluent in American Sign Language. I started working on it probably in August, and I know some basic conversational stuff, but my ultimate goal is to make at least one video a month on this channel where I only use sign language. So goal number 10 is kind of a big, sort of confusing one, and that is to start the next chapter of my life. So right now I'm going to a community college, and I'm not majoring in anything. I'm just trying to get all of my main classes out of the way. But I would like to move on and get my bachelor's degree and also become a lawyer one day. So this year, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go to a 4-year college yet, but I'd like to either do that or start a full-time job. Goal number 11 is to learn to say no to myself and to others. I have always been such a people pleaser. I never say no. I usually pile things up on my schedule until I'm so overwhelmed that I have to fake sick and cancel. And I want to learn to say, hey, I don't actually even want to do that. Or, you know what, I actually have too many things to do that day, I'm sorry. And to myself, I never deny myself anything. I'm terrible at budgeting. I eat too much. I spend all my money, so I need to learn to say no to myself as well. Goal number 12 is to spend less time on my phone. So I'm probably going to try to put a picture up on the screen of my screen time. So you can see how much time I spend on my phone. I think that right now it says that I spend an average of 7.5 hours a day on my phone, which I think is a little bit ridiculous because I'm usually only awake for 13 or 14. So I'm only spending 5 hours a day not looking down at a screen. That just seems kind of ridiculous. So a way that I'm gonna start completing that goal is I'm going to stay away from my phone before 9 a.m. and after 9 p.m. Goal number 13 is probably the most important goal on this list to me, and that is to be content. I no longer want to say I'll be happy when I have a boyfriend, or when I have my dream job, or when I'm going to school, or when I've moved across the country. I don't want to say that anymore. I want to be happy where I am. Number 14 is one that I think I'm going to have the most trouble completing, and that is becoming a morning person. So I usually wake up anywhere from noon to 3 p.m., and especially with seasonal depression and the sun setting so soon, that's been really hard on me. I notice also that when I wake up earlier, I get more done and I feel more confident and happy where I am. So my ultimate goal for the new year is to wake up every day before 8 a.m. So goal number 15 is to conquer my fear of being alone and learn to love hanging out with myself. I have never eaten at a restaurant alone. I've never gone to the movies by myself. I've never been to the doctor by myself. And I just really don't enjoy being alone. I think it scares me. I feel like people are looking at me funny and judging me. But, we all have to be alone from time to time, and I think it's important to be comfortable being by yourself, because that way you're not clinging to relationships and looking for other people to make you happy. Goal number 16 is to stop being afraid to ask questions. My whole life I've thought that if I asked questions, people would think I was stupid, or I didn't know enough, or that I didn't belong wherever I was. But it's really a normal part of life to ask other people questions and to not know what's going on sometimes. You don't have to be perfect and know everything. And that's something that I want to actually put into practice. Goal number 17 is the actual only goal on this list that I have no control over, and that is to get my first tattoo. The only reason I haven't got a tattoo yet is because my parents don't want me to, but I've actually got my mom on the considering side of things, so I'm hoping they let me get it for my 20th birthday or for Christmas this upcoming year. And I've known what I've wanted for probably about 3 years now, and I will definitely document if I get it. And I was going to say it, but I think I'm actually going to leave that a surprise. Goal number 18 was actually inspired by Ross from Friends, and that is to do something new at least once a month. Now, his goal was to do something new every day, but clearly that was unattainable for him and is also going to be unattainable for me. So I decided to just tone it down to once a month, and I can of course do more than that. But that'll be one video that I want to post. Every month I'm going to film a video and post it here for you guys of me doing something I have never done before. And I already have a few ideas of what I want to do. Some of those include baking a cake and decorating it for the first time, painting on a full canvas, going to an escape room, getting my first tattoo. I want to get eyelash extensions, and there's a lot more ideas that I've had. Goal number 19 is to read the Bible cover to cover. I've been going to church my whole life, and I started taking my faith seriously about 4 or 5 years ago now. But I've still never read the full Bible, so my goal is to read about 3 chapters every day, and I think that'll get me to the end. So the final goal, goal number 20, is to take my vitamins and supplements every day. And I know that sounds really crazy and like something that I totally should be doing anyway, but it is very difficult for me to remember to do that and to find the motivation sometimes. And I know that sounds totally ridiculous. You need to find motivation to take some like gummy vitamins every day, but people out there that struggle with depression will totally understand where I'm coming from. Sometimes you don't even want to get out of bed, let alone do something that is actually good for you and can take care of your health. There was a time last year where I was taking my vitamins every day for about 6 months, and again, just like the water thing, I felt better than I ever have before. I had more energy, I wanted to do things, I was more social, and I just think it was overall very good for me. So that is goal number 20. Okay guys, so those are my 20 goals for 2020. I'll be posting videos here documenting my process of achieving these goals, so that you guys can keep me focused and keep me on track, and also just so that I can interact with you and make content that I'm really proud of. And I think that this is a great way to do that and to keep up with my goals and to better myself as a person. So I will see you guys on Sunday, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye!